What's up, y'all? What's up? Let's see. One second. Right. All right. So, I haven't really marked up any charts as of right now over the weekend. I mean, it's only been a day since the market's closed, but um, pretty much we're following through the same structure. So basically, what I wanted to do is hop on with y'all, so y'all can kind of watch me go through any updates that I need to make, and then I'll explain certain things if I feel like it needs to be explained. But I'm just basically going through updates to refreshing myself to see how I am going to continue trading throughout the rest of the next week. But we're going to basically be still trading the same trades. Um, one second. We're going to be trading the same trades from last week for the most part. We're just going to be riding the same waves, right? So we're just in those continuations of those waves. So if y'all are new, as always, make sure y'all are following us on TradingView. That way, y'all don't miss out on any future streams. Um, Literally, these last 2 weeks, we have traded this from the top. We have watched this correction. We have looked for the sell down. We have watched this correction. We were either looking for the push up from this level or the sell continuation down. Either way, you could have grabbed some buys from this low or some sells from this high. So, I mean, y'all just following us along definitely makes y'all some money. So, we're going to go through all of these charts. Make sure you are following us. If you check down in the description, you'll see the link to our website, as well as our free Telegram chat room and our email and the broker that I use. Our YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram are also down below. I've been trying to get the YouTube a little bit more active as well, so make sure you are following us. Cool. So let's see. Euro USD. I'm looking for further downside on this one. So Friday, I let y'all know that I was looking at this level for a potential correction and then a pull down, but we actually went to take the previous last high right here and then to drop. That's just pure manipulation. That was basically the move before NFP, which we were pretty much looking for that. So if you were following us in the chat room, then y'all know that we were looking for more than likely some manipulation right before NFP, or if y'all are in the VIP team, then y'all we got that update. But basically, we were looking for the dollar to go in, for a manipulation run right before NFP. And so I was looking for the dollar to shoot up for NFP, which in return would shoot your USD down. So if anybody caught that, cheers. But as of right now, what I'm going to be looking for is so this high is solidified here. So we'll be basically looking for a correction and continuation down. So it shouldn't be going back anywhere in this high or this high, neither one of them. So I'm just looking for where right now. Just looking for where, pretty much. Okay, so I know that in this zone is pretty much where. I want to narrow that a little bit more if I can. This will be a good spot to set it right here, but I don't want to. I don't think it's gonna go that far up. It shouldn't go that far up. Okay. Ah, okay, okay. This is kind of what I was looking for. This is our entry. Okay, so that's the entry that I'll be looking for this week. Probably check this on the 1 hour. So I wouldn't mind for it to open up and do a little bit more on the down, and then for it to pull up. This is what I would prefer to see, right? And then for the drop down. So on the drop down, I'm going to be looking for it's a lot of confluence in here right now. We're probably going to have to target this level first. So we'll be looking at something like that first. So target that level first, and then secondary, we can look at something like this. Let's see. The thing is, if this is correct, 3 can't be the shortest leg, right? Um, so that means 5 would have to be very short. And that would lead, so this is 3. So 5 leaves us with, 5 has to be less than 179 pips, right? So if this is 5, 4 to 5, it's literally telling us that it's going to lead right into this 1272 area. So I would probably do majority of the profit taking here. Um, and it would really have to come a little bit above this level. Again, it can't exceed 3. So yeah, it's gonna have to be shorter than this. So you're looking at probably somewhere right here, to be honest with y'all. We might have a reaction. It might still hold this low. So it could very much so still hold this low. Um, I mean, I see this right here. Also, I appreciate it, guys, if y'all hit the like button or the thumbs up button. Definitely appreciate it. Or the ones at the rocket button, they have it like a rocket. Let's see. I mean, we might not be able to get a lot off of this just because we don't really have a lot of wiggle room as far as for the trade. But we're going to be looking at something like this more than likely. I mean, if we can get a good pull into this area, this would be nice. you really can go with something like you really can probably get away with it. 23 pip stop loss. And you probably would have to target. Mm, it has to go lower than that though. Let's just try to grab 60 pips out of this. Let me see. Yeah, that'll take us right before the order block. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll take it like that, and we'll run with a 2.5 to 1. So I'll be looking for a retracement this week up into this range. If it falls down here, that's fine. I don't think it's going to fall down there though, just because the measurement of the waves wouldn't lead it down there. At least not before like a change of inner wave. So we would have to go A, B, C first, and then somewhere in this order we would have to make a deep retracement, even A, B, C, to maybe take the high of 4, and then it could go back down. I mean, it could get intricate. What we're going to do is just measure it as it goes. But for now, in order for it to get all the way down here, we would have to temporarily change the wave structure first, and then it could have that room to go further down. If anything, though, it's more than likely going to have to, it's more than likely going to have to retrace up, because 5 is going to lead you above. It's going to equal you either at 4, or it's going to lead you basically in between 4 and 2. So this is where 5 can lead us. So that's pretty much the next move that I'll be looking for. All right, so that's Euro USD. We spent a little time on that one. USD CHF. So this one, me and the team are active on this right now. Literally right before NFP, we saw this coming for a, what is it? What was this candle right here? So our original stop loss on this was 85 700, right? But right before NFP, like, I don't know, it was a few hours before, so pretty much saw this coming. It was like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours after I put the signal out, but I saw that going for more than likely a raid for the stop loss right before NFP. So we extended our stop loss on this one to 85 200, which was a good move. So the original stop loss on this one, I kind of shorted it simply because there was already a wick right here, this impulse into wave 1. So if this is to be a valid wave 4 cannot dig too deep into wave 1, right? So this was already a deep push into wave 1. So I already kind of considered that done, right? So on the buy, I didn't expect it to actually go back and retest the wick. So it can go back and retest the wick, but what we didn't want to see was it to further break down more on price action. So it literally went back to, um, mitigate the wick and then continue towards the other side. So that NFP push did push us back into profit on this one. We should be good to go on wave 4, and we should be looking for a wave 5. So since this is wave, that's the beautiful thing about Elliott waves is it pretty much tells you exactly where the market should go or where it would reverse. So if y'all are not tuned in on Elliott waves, y'all make sure y'all get that education, because it is definitely key when it comes to just understanding market direction and the movements of the market, phases of the market, understanding where the market might go. It can literally help you out with all of that. So this is wave 1, this is wave 3, and now we are looking to guess for wave 5, right? So wave 3 is 273 pips, wave 1 is 247 pips. So what we do know is that since wave 1 is smaller, um, and wave 3 is the biggest right now, wave 3 can never be the smallest. So that means that wave 5 would not be bigger than 273. So If anything, we can clone wave one to give us a decent estimate of what five would do. So that is five right there, right? So if we clone wave three and see what that does, so that leads us to the finish. So mm, we'll more than likely get to this point. One of these two areas, somewhere in this area, basically is going to be our take profit area, right? Where we'll probably need to look to make a decision. It can equal out or get very close to, I mean, literally, it can get very close. It can go like 265 pips, and wave five can be completed, right? So it can go 271 pips. It's just as long as wave three is not the shortest. So as long as wave five doesn't go 273 pips before making a retracement into a different wave structure. So what I mean by that is you'll see, let's say if it gets here, it would then go A, B, C before continuing up. And that C wave is what would lead you into breaking the wave four, okay, into completing the wave five further. But this is the wave, we're looking to break wave four generally because off of this wave five, right? So every wave five I aim for, this is just me, but I aim for between four and two. So in this one, we have a wide range of where the full profit taking can be because this is two, this is four, right? Um, on this one, where are we? Okay, so this once this finishes to like let's say wave five. So let me bring this down here. So let's say this finishes right here, wave five. Then what we would be looking for is potentially a deeper retracement back down if it does not respect this level here. So if it respects this level, what happens simply is just it changes the wave count. So this right here could be questionable just because it's not as significant as this one, right? See how this was more significant? So what we might end up seeing is for this actually being wave one, this can be wave two. Clear this up. Okay, let's go. Clear this. Remove that. All right, cool. So this would end up being wave one, right? Two, and then we would go three, four, right, to retest one. So we already know where four is going, and then five. So this truly, to me, gives me a little bit more. It makes a little bit more sense, just because of the wave five here. Generally, this would lead you into this range, and the pattern that we need to get into this range would be this one. Now, this can definitely still be valid, but it would be more of a short term, right? So now we're looking at a smaller picture. So then at that point, we would look for something intra around this level in this range, and then that continuation up. But overall, the bigger structure, it would probably play something like this. I know this might be a little advanced for y'all. I did kind of go over a little bit more education for y'all just because this is kind of a little Saturday hangout session. So just kind of bear with me if y'all don't understand this. Um, as always, if y'all do want to learn how I trade, my strategy, my methods, then you can head on over to our website and you'll see the mentoring package available for y'all. The boot camp package is sold out right now. So I am done doing boot camps until um, I'm done doing boot camps till more than likely January, February, March. Probably like March. Nah, probably like April, May. Pretty much April, May. These next few months, I'm gonna do a little traveling, some vacations, just kind of enjoying myself, things like that. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm pretty much done doing boot camps right now. We just did the last registration, so Other than that, you can message me on email to get on the waiting list, or you can head on over to our website. We still have our online mentoring package, which does have the Elliott Wave Advanced course. But if you want like one-on-one education, then of course you would need the boot camp package. I might drop Elliott Wave course for y'all. Um, as far as like a boot camp just for Elliott Waves, pretty soon for y'all. So I know I am doing that for the Trade Star community, which I will have one of those this week for the Trade Star community as well. So we'll be doing a boot camp, which I'll be posting that information pretty much within the next 10 to 20 minutes for registrations for that one. So it'll be a 7-day course. Outside of that, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let's see. So USD CHF, that's what I'm looking for right now. We're in buys. We're looking to make a little money off of this bad boy, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see. So we got EU that we're looking at this week for correction, continuation down. Um, to me, this is not really my favorite type of trade. I personally probably won't be entering this one. I am just looking for a directional continuation down, but the opportunity on this one, it's not the style that I like, so it's not my entry style. USD this is my entry style. So let's see. I just wanted to show y'all this update, but I don't want y'all to try to take this um, and then it goes a little bit deeper though. I just want to show y'all my bias, but I don't want y'all to try to take this and it goes a little bit deeper. Um, because overall it will continue down here and drop before going back to test this high for sure. So the DXY is in that breakout zone right now, so it should extend and continue. And we should only expect just a small retracement, nothing crazy. One second. All right, let me show y'all the DXY real quick. Another thing, man, I've been giving y'all a lot of setups. That's just because I love the trade and I'm just always analyzing the market. If I see something nice, I don't mind sharing it with y'all. I'm just speaking in general. It doesn't mean just the public, but just even my private community. I know I give y'all a lot of fucking trades. Sometimes like 5 to 10 trades, and I know I give y'all a lot of updates. So I know that it can be like a lot. You know, like it can be a lot. I know, and it can be confusing to try to keep up with everything. You know, I'm trying to like figure out a way to like make things a lot more smoother for y'all just throughout the process. Um, but generally, the only way to do that is to minimize what I put out. So it doesn't necessarily mean that if I drop from going from 9 trades to 3 trades, because let's say, all 9 hit, like for example, all of these trades I've been giving to y'all for the last few weeks, they've been following the exact structure, so they've been hitting. So last week, I don't know how many I gave out to y'all, but they all hit. So even if I drop it to 3, it just means it's less money. It doesn't necessarily mean um, you know, less accuracy or less risk or something. It just means it's less money for y'all. So, I don't necessarily want to just drop y'all less money just to be dropping y'all less money, but it also helps y'all get a little bit more clarity when I do less amount of trades. Because it's less updates and it's just less for y'all to be trying to pick through. So I'm trying to figure out something, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm trying to figure out something. I'm trying not to get it to where I'm having to give y'all 2 to 3 trades a week because I know y'all hate that. Majority of y'all love it. But at the same time, majority hate it. More people hate it than love it because more people like to be a little bit more active in trading. And it's not about being active all the time, y'all. Lately, I've been more patient than anything, to be honest. Been a lot patient lately. So weeks like this, realizing that the dollar is just in consolidation, realizing that the dollar is just in consolidation. So you have different types of markets. So you have a market that'll move on a pullback type of market, impulsing, pushing, impulsing, pushing. This whole little strive here was from the second all the way to pretty much a whole month of just not much stalling, right? Just, kind of movements, pullbacks, right? Even on the deeper pullback, and then you get to movements, pullbacks. Then you get to an area like this to where we get a movement and then consolidation for um, from the second to basically 15 whole 2 weeks. Then you get an impulse, then you get another 2 weeks of consolidation. So it's the type of market that we're in right now. And so these last 2 weeks of consolidation, so we had a period of we were having to wait and seeing a lot of stalling on the DXY pairs, like last month, the first week of January, coming off of the end of December, right? So that whole just in December it was kind of indecisive, right? So we all know how the month of December is, and then we kind of get that piggyback off of January having this type of market, so we having to deal with it. When you have these consolidated markets, it's basically a manipulation market because you have nothing but raids up, down, stop losses. It's triggering this push here. A lot of people would have thought this was going to be the continuation up, right? No, right back down. The same candle went back to take all the lows, pure manipulation. Then it pushes right back up to play and taking the intermediate highs. Then it drops back down. It's just manipulation. So it's going to the highs, going to the lows, making all these false breakouts, things like this. It's just completely taking people's money. So when you have markets like this, it's just harder to trade because it's a manipulation market. So markets like this are a little bit easier to trade versus markets like this. So it just requires a little bit more skill set to kind of flow with it, and you also need to realize the type of market you're in. But again, when you have these certain methods and you're able to so if you know Elliott waves, then you're able to see the waves count, so you know where the manipulation points would potentially go. So you kind of can follow on and know what's going on. But at the same time, if you break it down on the lower time frame, then you can't really count waves as much on this. You have to count the inner waves on these, like the little push ups, the little push downs, to kind of give you an idea of where it would stop pushing down, if that makes sense. But it's just real intricate, and I just don't. I like to catch the more bigger moves. It's just me. So DXY further upside. Again, right now we're literally breaking above this high. We should be done with the manipulation. We did test above this high as well, and we equaled it. So I do expect this to continue up. Hopefully, we don't go for another push down back into this area, and start doing more manipulation. Hopefully, we don't, y'all. But we should be able to push up now that NFP is done as well, and the data is released. We should be able to push up. So literally, if anything, small retracement, and then the continuation up. So that's why I'm saying a small retracement on Euro USD, up and then the continuation down. I do see this pushing at least to wave four. Again, once it gets above wave four for my personal strategy, at that point I just kind of call it quits as far as starting looking to take majority of the profit. We do have a higher time frame TL right here as well as a fair value gap. So a lot of potential confluence for maybe another downside move. So just be mindful of that. So that's DXY for y'all, EU for y'all, USD CHF for y'all. I'm gonna go over like two more pairs and we'll pretty much wrap up today's session. I do have a few more pairs that I will be sharing with just only the premium team. So Euro JPY on this one towards the end of the week, we're looking for market to push up on this. As of right now, I do see more upside on this. So that's what I wanted to show y'all is I want to see price action actually push into this range. So the daily looks really good. Um, Basically, we're going to look for a small retracement and then a continuation down. And most 50% of the daily, when you have a candle like this, you're looking at most maybe 50%, just generally what you'd expect. And then we see we have an order block literally aligning with the 50%. So I would probably look for a retracement here. What was that? 8, 3. I really want to see I really like a retracement here, to be honest with y'all. Yeah, we'll go for that right there. 'Cause I'm seeing some other stuff in there. We'll go for this. Now it could wick down and tap right here, but I prefer to enter right here with the stop loss down here, and to hold this essentially into here. And we can bring a little bit off of this. So this is a continuation. The risk to reward is not going to be that good on the continuation for me personally. I do like this, and I probably would take it, but just when I give a continuation trade, the risk to reward is usually probably not going to be as good And when I have to, for example, this continuation trade, if we did go for this entry, it would potentially give y'all that 3 to 1. But because we have to go for a little bit early, this is why I'm saying it. But it can go either or. So it's not going to be as good as if I were to give y'all a, like, for example, this entry versus this one. So this should fly though. This should fly this week. This should be a pretty solid setup for y'all. Another thing that I am saying that does kind of caution me is that we could go inverted head and shoulders. Um, that's very much so possible. So that's the thing. That's why I don't like. I like to enter my trade here, not necessarily here. So even if this does, and this is why I probably wouldn't even give y'all this. I'm probably we're canceling it now because even if it does hit that stop loss, it still can be correct if it comes down here and goes up. Like I 100% see that as long as it doesn't go back down here. So that's a structural. So y'all are looking at. I'm gonna have to give this to y'all in a more so directional bias, and I just need y'all to follow through. And if y'all see the reactions in here, then go for it. But if not, then it's gonna go forward here, and it doesn't actually even have to go all the way down there. But this one will probably be a little bit wider, and so that's what you would be looking for. So one of these two this week, y'all, should happen. So either reversal in the box here or reversal in the box here. But y'all know the reason now why I have to take that off, just because it can have two areas. So unless you're actually following this with me and I'm giving y'all updates, which I probably won't be giving y'all as many updates on this one, then y'all probably won't know how to fully trade that. So I just want y'all, if y'all do have the education, then you can trade it. If you don't have the education on this trade, then probably just leave it alone or wait for the confirmations. Let's see what else I'm gonna show y'all. Um, I mean, I have a lot of fucking trades that I'm seeing opportunities on, but I want to give y'all just more so solids. Um, since I'm only going to be sharing just a few with the public. So this was nice. We were looking for this to roll over last week. Beautiful, perfect drop for NFP. Um, damn near 135th drop. I do expect GU to finish up like I was telling y'all for the head and shoulders. Overall, it's the ugliest head and shoulders we've ever seen. And I really believe they continue to call it the head and shoulders. I would just say straight consolidation. But I do expect it to break below the consolidation. I just don't know how deep below. To be honest with y'all, what did I delete? Okay. I'm actually seeing it drop here, straight to this level right here. Where you see this line right here, I'm seeing it drop right there. Now it can, of course, go below 4, but I think I'm going to leave this alone right here. So this week, what y'all can look for. Again, guys, if y'all are new to the streams, make sure y'all are following us on TradingView. That way, y'all don't miss out on any future streams. Also, if you check down in the description, you'll see the link to our website, as well as our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, our free Telegram chat room community, our email. If y'all have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. And you also have the broker that we use also in the description. Right now, the bootcamp package is sold out. I'm only offering the online mentoring package, which that information is on the website. It includes a lot, y'all. I give y'all, I try my best to give y'all like more value than pretty much a lot of people give. So y'all have a ton of value in just the mentoring package alone, and y'all get free updates. So y'all literally get free education updates. So most people charge y'all for like further updates or as they gain more education in their trading career. But as I gain more education, I just drop it as an update for y'all. So once you're a mentor student, you literally constantly get more and more updates, more and more education. As I learn more, you learn more. So that's always been a thing that I took pride in, is giving y'all, just more updates and more education in the actual mentoring group. Now the boot camps, those are different because that's like one-on-one, um, hands-on education. So that releases in different types of forms. But the actual mentoring package, you do get good education in the mentoring package alone. So all of this, I teach you how to do Elliott waves in the mentoring package alone. So if you want your hand held, that's what the bootcamp package is for. If you want me to hold your hand and really give you that one-on-one training, then that's what the bootcamp package is for. But the actual general education mentoring package, it comes with uh, tons of videos of just me walking y'all through exactly how I'm walking y'all through these charts right now, showing y'all how to trade these strategies. So we'll be targeting this level for GU. I was picking through trying to see if I could find another entry area I like, but I just don't see another good premium one. I'm only seeing this one here. I'm only seeing this one here. So and that'll also be to pretty much test. This is where price action made that low. So I'll probably look for a retracement to this low area and then a continuation up. I'm sorry, continuation down. It'll be a good retracement area for y'all. So GU this week, look for just a retracement and then a continuation down. This should not go back up here and take this high at all. Just a small retracement and then a continuation down. All right, y'all. So that's pretty much all I have for y'all. All I wanted to share. Just a few chart setups. I mean, y'all know what the DXY should do. So this pretty much tells y'all what a lot of the other dollar pairs I'm expecting to do. But I just want to keep it minimal as I try to test out a few things for y'all over the next few weeks. Other than that, man, I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a great weekend. Make sure y'all study this week. Get y'all's education on, man. Of course, if y'all have any questions, y'all have my email down below. Y'all can shoot me an email. Y'all have our website. Y'all can shoot. There's a contact form on my website as well, so y'all can fill out the contact form and shoot me a message there. Plenty of ways for y'all to contact me. We also have our free Telegram chat room down below where you can join up and contact me in the Telegram. Cool. All right, y'all.